Welcome to EWN On The Couch, where we catch up with your favourites both on and off the field. And as you can see, we're actually on the field today. We're at UWC, who are making their debut into the Varsity Cup this season. So we're very excited to have the coach, Chester Williams, with us on the couch. Coach, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to chat to you.
It's fabulous to have you here. How are you feeling ahead of this glorious season?
We're probably excited but also anxious to see what's going to happen, and we're very much aware of the quality of Varsity Cup compared to the Shield, and I think the biggest challenge for us is probably going to be the intensity of the game.
Now, when you took over 3 years ago, what did you have to implement or change to get to the success today?
The most important thing for me was the culture, to change the culture within the team, within the environment here at the UWC. Work ethic and discipline was very important, and the respect to one another. I think once I got that right, I could play rugby structures and plays into place to ensure that we can be successful with the Varsity Shield.
Yeah, and that was 2 titles, well done, and now you're in the Varsity Cup. Now, Underdogs, without a doubt. Are you relishing that title? Does it maybe take some of the pressure off?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take the pressure off because it's the first time, and we all want to prove out there that the so-called previously disadvantaged university can also be very competitive and play rugby the way that all the other more privileged universities playing. So it's a very good opportunity for us to showcase our talent and what are we made of as a university.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, you work with student athletes now on a daily basis. When you were this age, can you recall a coach or a mentor that had a great impact on your career and your life? And is that what you are trying to do with these youngsters?
Well, the person that had a great impact on my life was, as a coach, was Dr. Gerrit Paul. He was the Marty's coach at the time, and he selected me to become a Western Province Under-20 player. But he also taught me a lot of the balance between the education and of course rugby, and that helped me as well with my coaching here. And it's so important that the players understand how to balance the studies with the sport, and of course the studies is most important, because if I don't get them to pass, I can't have them the following year.
Then they can't play. That's what they want to do.
Yes.
Now, you've coached many professional teams. How is that different to coaching a student athlete?
Student athlete is very much, as I said, the balance between his studies and his rugby, and it's more about getting them to understand what we as coaches expect from them, life skill wise, because if they don't understand that, it's very difficult for them to balance the two different, the sport and the academics.
So what are your thoughts on this generation, since you're coaching a new generation and also your kids are young? What are your thoughts? It's very different to when you grew up. Obviously, we have social media and different kind of pressures now. So what
as you rightfully said, that with the social media and all these support around the players, it's very different to what we had to go through as players, and I think it's also that the players have their own opinion as well, and we need to allow them to give them an opinion at certain areas of the game, or to give them their input as well. So in our days was when the coaches, when they said go left, we go left. And nowadays it's a discussion, and we all get together and make a decision on how we want to play and where do we want to go take this team to. And
do you think that'll for future, when they do become professional rugby players or professionals in whatever industry they choose, do you think the discussion now will help them make better decisions then?
It's very important that the play input needs to be there, because and of course it's also the balance between the coach and the player. How do you manage that? And it also differs from team to team, and sometimes some teams you have to give more of yourself, and sometimes you have to just sit back and listen to what some of the players want and expect from you as a coach.
But with respect, obviously. As
of course, that's probably the most important thing when I talk about our culture, is the respect, the discipline, and the communication with each other, and hence the reason why I allow them to give their opinion when needed.
Well, that's great. Coach, thank you so much. Before you go though, we played a little game we called Just Be Honest. Only say yes or no to these answers, all right? No lying, Coach. Do you think you're a good cook?
Yes, I am, for sure.
Chick flicks?
No.
Fair enough. Is Cape Town the greatest city on earth?
For sure, definitely.
Do your kids ever help you with your social media?
Yes, of course, because I sometimes don't know how to get on it.
Fair enough, an honest dad. I love that. Okay, then, do you believe the Boks have what it takes to lift the trophy this year?
Definitely.
Yes, there we go, Coach. Thank you so much, and good luck with this season. It's going to be a tough one, as you said, but I believe you guys have put in the work, and we can't wait to see you guys in action on the field there.
Thank you very much, and we want all the UWC support out there to come out and support us, not only at home, but also when we play, especially Martis and UCT.
The local derbies, eh? That's
Yes.
going to be exciting. 3 Western Cape teams in the Varsity Cup this season, and here's one of them. So go back your boykies this season, and thanks for joining us on the couch.